Hey guys, Primorse here. I'm gonna do another video on the Fell Dragon Youngling. This time it's gonna be a little bit more in depth on the fight, the reasonings I chose, the skills, and a build to kill the dragon pretty easily. I'm gonna be using a customized hard mode world. Everything is default except for things in the survival here. I turned off starvation mode, loss of loot on death, weapon durability, and glider turbulences. Those are just personal preference. You can leave them on if you want. I don't like them, so I turned them off. We'll go ahead and join my world here. I do have an altar set up at the dragon, so if you haven't lit the bale fires and made the climb up from Everfloor Keep, you'll have to go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and jump in my build here. Like I said, this is a ranged build, so I'll be primarily focused in these green trees while dipping into a few other trees. Let's start out with Assassin. I grabbed the majority of the skill tree. Big reason I came here was for Graceful Stride, for the extra dexterity you get there. For Ranger, we're going to grab Marksman, Sharpshooter, Eagle's Bane, Skill Shot, and Ranger. Reasons for this are just 30% extra damage from these two nodes. Dragon is considered a flying enemy, so that's another 30% damage. Skill Shot is currently bugged, and you'll get the 20% regardless of what you're hitting. A Ranger for the additional dexterity, and then the 5% crit chance at damage. Multi-shot is just free damage if it procs, which is procs a lot. Skipping over Beastmaster tree, I don't think that's necessary at all. Survivor, the big things we're going for here is double jump, backstab, and the desert stomach for the additional food slot. We jump into Healer Tree for the Water Aura. It's just passive healing. Blink is because it's just better than the regular dodge roll. An emergency blink, if you get stunned, you can just break the stun. If you're stunned, you take damage, and that's not good. The tank tree, we're pretty much grabbing everything but the left and right side here. Shiny plates and heavy plates for damage mitigation. Power and Warden for the physical and magical damage reduction, and then jumping down to Earth Aura for an additional 10% damage reduction, and then Thick Skin for the Constitution bonus based on the flame level. Still 10 skills left over if you're following along with this build here. Spend wherever you want, really. I'll be wearing 2 Ring of Ancients for the extra skills stats there. Just 3+2s. I think while buffed, I'm at 29 dex here with 21 constitution. So it's just free stats. 145% range damage from weapons and stuff. Using majority of the Trailblazer set. I replaced the chest for this one because it has better stats. Kept the gloves because it still has the skill shot and bow damage on there, which are still bugged. For food buffs, milkshake and stir-fried vegetables for those dexterity bonuses there. Not 100% sure if those stack, but if they do, cool beans. Everything else is just for the regen or recharge. For bows, you have about 3 options you can pick. The United Bow and the Devilish Bow have same stats. Same perks. Avalanche Starter is more damage overall. Does have Brutal and the Health Leech, so again, use whichever you prefer. Stun arrows to stun the boss, of course. Poison steel arrows to do damage to the dragon, and then the explosive arrows to take out the enemies that he summons. Go ahead and travel to the Fell Dragon. As I get started here, I'm actually not going to do any damage to the dragon. Purely going to go over mechanics. They do happen pretty fast, so it's going to be kind of a rapid fire explanation. As soon as we land there, I'll start going over. Alright, so once you land here, he does have a really long animation here, so you can help him with stun arrows. And he immediately goes to his first ability. which is going to be the Shroud Meteors. He'll spin around and summon 2 sets of meteors. You can dodge them or get hit like I did, or simply collect them back. If you get hit with fire like I did, you can dodge and put out that fire. Every time he does that, just fly to the opposite side of where you are. He does about half of the platform, so you can pretty easily ignore that mechanic and punish him. And when he finishes that up, he may decide that he wants to spin around and summon meteors again. So again, you can collect them back, get hit. I'm going to quickly fly to the other side. So he'll fly to the outside there. If you're not close to him, he will fly to you, so you can punish again. This looks like he's going to knock me back, so we're going to shoot a bubble at me and fly back. Do a horizontal beam that you can just jump over. And then he will also do a tracking beam, which is what he's thinking about doing right now. Yep. So just fly away. Dodge it as best you can and get as far away from him as possible. He'll eventually stop and fly after you, and then either do another beam or horizontal. Just jump over it. Simple as that. Now that he's done all of his moves, he's going to strafe the platform through the middle. Immediately start shooting the stun arrows. He's going to do that attack there, so I'm going to fly to the opposite side of the arena and punish him. I'm going to aim for his back there. You can choose to get up close to him or stay far away. It's really up to you. When he does that, he starts getting up, you can start killing the ads he summons. Again, the explosive arrows are really nice damage and can clump if they're clumped up. While they're out, he will attack you, knock you back, or do beams. Just be wary of that. You will sometimes kill them, sometimes not. He's gonna do his tracking beam, so I'm gonna fly away. I'll let him fly to me real quick. Be careful when you stun him. Make sure you're not in his, I guess, landing zone. He does hurt. Again, once he's stunned, he takes additional damage. Help him with whatever you want. Either explosive arrows or steel arrows, they're all pretty much the same. Strafing, going to the outside there. He's gonna knock me back, and I'm already prepared for that. Kill some of your friends. Do a beam attack, so just be wary of that. And back to stuns. Now he's gonna do his beam tracking. And fly away. You can hide behind some of those platforms there. Large pile of snow. Beam tracking, so run away. The box is kind of wonky on that, so you may or may not actually get hit by it. Then go to the middle. I can safely stun him. And hopefully not get booped. You can hit the bulge on his back or his head. They're both about the same amount of damage. He's gonna knock me back, so I'm gonna jump up, glide. I'm gonna try to ignore that. So everything's dead. You can grab some health stuff if you want. This attack does hurt a good bit, especially if you're just sitting there standing in it. Again, dodge with the fire out, stop, drop, and roll. I'm being lazy here. with me, so I'm gonna fly away. And there we go. I did really bad the first couple phases with kind of iffy I'm gonna kill him here or not. I don't think I will, and maybe one last phase. So, clear up the ads as quickly as you can. Knock me back. Fly back. You can pretty much dodge this. Kind of outrun it. Really depends on if he wants to be nice or not. And I'm gonna get hit by that. Line up some shots here and stun him. Land right on top of me. And go for the kill. Simple as that. And depending on how quickly you kill them there, he may summon another set of ads. If that happens, I suggest you probably just go for the kill and clean them up. And with him dead, you can come up and loot your shroud cores, your head, the runes, and then the random weapon. That's pretty much all there is to it. Need more help, you can find me in the Discord. Won't mind helping out with this fight if I'm free, or explaining in more detail. Good luck on your fights, and hopefully this helped out. Have a good rest of your day.